Hello everybody, this is Jessy. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another Animal Crossing step-by-step tutorial to make a game. This time we're going to be doing a warp pipe maze. If you have checked out my other videos, I've already done a hedge maze, and I'll link that in the description. But this time we're going to be using the warp pipe furniture items. That was released when we got the Mario update back in I think February or March. So yeah, I should be showing you how to make the maze and using the warp pipes to travel between, and we're going to gamify it, of course. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be having some friends come over and trying to complete the maze, and then we'll see a winner. So if you're excited, please like the video, comment if you have making one for yourself, and let me know how that turned out. And please subscribe to my channel for more Animal Crossing game content and other gaming as well. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, for step one of this maze video, we're going to be wanting to create the perimeter of the maze. I've already had that set up prior to this, so as you see in the video. But then I continue on to fill in the maze, so using the fencing that I chose, which is the barbed wire. So I continue to make little rooms and closed off areas in the maze. The point of this is because for this maze game, the warp pipes are going to be acting as fast travel, in which the players that go through them, they can't just easily leave the areas that they pop into. So it's going to make it harder and make the game a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to continue to do that and add little different aspects, like adding some elevation in one area, as you'll see. And then we'll continue on to step two. Okay, so for step two, now that we have the entire maze, basically the basic layout of the maze is already completed, as well as the warp pipes already installed, because that's in the base of the exact game. So I wanted to put that first to see where I wanted things to be put, so that I know how the maze itself will look. Now we're going to start designing and decorating it. So in this, you could do what I did and just add some fun elements like the thwomps, or you could add like lighting, or you can add so anything like that is a good idea if you want to make it more thematic. This maze that I'm doing, the theme that I'm going for, you can see with the barbed wire, is like escape from prison. So I'm actually going to see them when the contestants come in later at the end of the video. They're going to be wearing like prison attire, convict. It's going to be cute. So yeah, so I have the barbed wire and what else? The thwomps and different little gimmicks to make it look like it's a prison. As well as the top is going to be the goal, where there's going to be some iron bars and like a chest of gold to indicate like the winner has escaped with the money, stuff like that. So now once we finish this, we'll go into part 3. Alright, so now we're at step 3 of constructing our warp pipe maze. We are going to start gamifying the maze, so adding elements to make it an actual game instead of just a maze to walk around through. In this maze that I created, I'm going to be adding some fruits around the maze. These are going to be like the point system, as I do in most of my games. So I'm going to have certain fruits scattered around the different closed off cells in the prison setup that I have here. And the point of this is that the contestants are going to have to warp throughout the prison to collect 4 different fruits. And then certain rooms will have one only type of fruit. And then they will have to collect 1 fruit, warp back to their cell, their base, which is indicated by a colored grid of 4 spaces, which I already designed in the last part. And then once they get one of their fruits, they have to bring it back, place it into their grid, and then warp back and try to collect another different fruit. You cannot collect the same fruit. That's the little twist that I added for this game to make it a little more interesting. As you'll see later in the video, it's going to be a bit tricky with all the warp pipes, as you can imagine. Oh, if you didn't know, the warp pipes in the way they function in this game is that it's a random chosen endpoint of where you get taken out of. So you can easily warp back up into the same warp pipe many times. So now after we're done creating placing the fruits around, I'm adding a dig area in like a sandy area near the center of the maze. So what I have here is I'm going to be placing a bunch of branches. These are like the fake, what's the word? They're like the bogey prize, I guess. And then I'm going to be hiding a few poppers. So what you're trying to do is, if you are able to reach that part of the game, after you collect your 4 fruits and you warp to that area, you need to dig up one of the poppers. And then if you were able to do that, you're supposed to warp to the final place at the top with the cell, with the iron bars in the chest, and then pop the popper, and that's how you win. Alright everybody, it's time for the warp pipe maze game to begin. So we have our 4 contestants at the 4 corners of the maze in their cells now, and we'll see who can escape the maze and win the game. Let's go! Congratulations, Juan, you won the maze. And I want to thank everyone else for participating. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.